5 starts now.
And you are looking live at the Carroll County courtroom, where we are now just a matter of hours away from the opening statements in the Delphi Murders trial. Good evening, everyone. I'm Phil Sanchez.
And I'm Dakari Turner. We do have full team coverage for you tonight on a flurry of activity in 2 different courthouses. We start first with News 8's Kyla Russell, and a big day in Fort Wayne. Kyla, you do have news on those sketches we've all heard about and on whether the jury will actually go to the crime scene.
The 12-seat jury panel was officially sworn in today at the Allen County Courthouse behind me. 8 of them are women and 4 of them are men, many of them leaving their jobs, spouses, kids, and lives here behind in Fort Wayne. Over the next month, they'll be presented with evidence and tasked with deciding if Richard Allen murdered Abby Williams and Libby German in February of 2017. After their swearing in came a slew of unanswered questions for Special Judge Fran Gohl. The first up was a hearing brought by the prosecution asking jurors not see these 2 sketches, released first in 2017 and the second in 2019. The prosecution brought in a forensic artist who drew one of the suspect sketches used in the investigation. It's not clear if he created either of the 2 sketches released to the public. The artist said that in June of 2017, he did interview a witness who was at the Monon High Bridge the day the 2 girls went missing in Delphi. And there were some tense moments in court as the defense argued the sketches must be included as evidence. The prosecution says the sketches could confuse the jury and aren't relevant to the case. Judge Gohl said she'd have a decision by Friday. Then came another surprise. The defense withdrew its request to have the jury visit the crime scene during the trial. It's something they had argued would help the jury understand exactly what happened to the girls and where. Prosecutors had objected, citing security concerns and changes in the area in the 7 years since the murders. Finally, Gohl ruled she would allow guards and inmates who witnessed Richard Allen's behavior while in custody to testify, but they won't be allowed to answer questions if they believe he's guilty. She also said she needed more time to think about whether an expert the defense wants to call about ballistics analysis will get to take the stand. Judge Gohl was sure to emphasize to the jurors today while they were being sworn in that they'll be able to have family visits and phone calls, all supervised by the bailiffs. That's something we had heard, but she had not yet confirmed to them. Reporting here in Fort Wayne, I'm Kyla Russell for Wish TV. WishTV.com or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Kyla, thank you. Now let's bring in ITMate's Tim Spears in Delphi. Tim, we know the jury is in Carroll County and that you just finished meeting with the judge, I understand?
Yes, just a bit ago inside the courthouse, Judge Fran Gohl told us she plans to run a tight ship, holding court 6 days a week, not even stopping for Election Day. She told jurors to vote before arriving here in Carroll County, and now they're sequestered under the supervision of the sheriff's office.
There's been a lot of social media rumors, and I think they're just ready to get to the bottom of what actually happened.
Emily Miller hopes to see the truth come out in this courtroom. But there will be no cameras in this court to capture the testimony from the stand, judgments from the bench, or Richard Allen's reaction if a verdict is announced 7 years after the deaths of Abigail Williams and Liberty German.
You know, it's a horrible thing that happened to innocent people, and I feel especially bad for the family just because they've been through so much.
Just outside, barriers are being set up and tarps cover the court's west entrance, providing privacy for the jurors, judge, family, and Richard Allen. Miller says people living in Delphi who want privacy are planning to avoid downtown altogether.
There is a lot of older people who live here, so I think a lot of them are choosing to stay home instead of come out and do their regular activities.
A whole lot of cars and parking being taken up and everything like that.
Chad McLaughlin has seen police patrolling parking spots, heavily enforcing restrictions to make sure the trial doesn't interrupt daily life.
We get 2-hour parking tickets all the time.
And jurors' time over the next several weeks will be spent in this courtroom, deciding whether police have finally caught Abby and Libby's killer.
I think the truth will come out. I think that there's been a lot of hearsay, what the scene looked like, what actually happened, what evidence they have. So I think everybody is ready to hear the truth.
There are just 72 seats inside that courtroom, 30 reserved for family members, 12 set aside for press, the rest first come, first serve. Judge Gold said the daily schedule will be fluid depending on the day's testimony. Reporting live in Delphi, Tim Spears for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
All right, Tim, thank you. Opening statements for the Delphi murder trial is happening tomorrow morning. News 8 will be there throughout the day, covering it for you starting on daybreak. If you want to keep up with everything that has happened leading up to opening statements, just scan that QR code you see on your screen. That'll take you to the As Seen On section of our website, wishtv.com.